Hey folks, today I want to show you how to get some pretty smooth B-roll when you don't have a fancy gimbal or anything like that. Now, I'm going to be shooting this B-roll, first of all, with a smartphone. You've got one of those. Second, with a brace that I made. I'll show you what it is. And then third, on Adobe Premiere Pro, there is an effect called Warp Stabilizer. It's going to help us a great deal. So first of all right, so I've got myself the smartphone here, so that's what I'm using to film. And then I made, let's see if I can get a pretty decent view of this. I made this brace sort of thing, all right? It just, hey, check that out. Whoa, that's funky. Okay, so I made this brace that allows me to hold my phone or a camera or anything like that. So as you can see here, the brace allows me to keep the phone fairly stable. If I were just holding it with my hands, there would be shake because, well, heck, my hands are shaking. But the brace allows me to keep things just a little bit more stable, a little bit more smooth. Furthermore, if I keep my elbows in tight, that helps as well. Now, I have some rings on this brace that I'm kind of thinking eventually I'll put straps on so I can secure it to my body even more, pushing out a little bit to keep it more stable, but I never got around to that. Still, this brace allows me to keep the phone fairly steady, but now Warp Stabilizer is going to help us even more. So this allows me to shoot the footage, but even then, the footage is not really all that smooth. So let me show you what we're going to do with this footage in Adobe Premiere Pro with Warp Stabilizer. Okay, so I'm over in Adobe Premiere Pro now, and I have this little piece of footage that I had shot with my camera and the brace, right? And you notice if I go ahead and play this, it's all right, but that's not too terribly smooth. It can be smoother. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We're going to come up here to Effects, and I'm going to go ahead and find Warp Stabilizer. Right there, Warp Stabilizer. I'll take that, I'll drag it over to my clip, and now it is analyzing in background step 1 of 2. Now, depending on the length of your clip, this might take a long flipping time, so be prepared. But in this case, it'll be over here in a moment, and then it'll go to step 2, which is stabilizing. There it is, and now it's done. Okay, now, something real quick. We can actually go ahead and play it right now, and, it'll be better and so forth. But I want you to notice, you see that red line there? That means that, okay, this clip, you can go ahead and work with it, but it has not been fully rendered. And until you fully render it, it might be a little choppy. It may not flow or play very smoothly. Now, in a short clip like this, it wouldn't matter. But in a long clip, yeah, you want to render it before you mess with it much. So it's really easy. We have it selected and we hit enter, and now it is rendering that clip. So as soon as that's done, that'll be here in just a moment, we can then go ahead and play it. And check that out. That is not too shabby. That's a lot better than what we had before. Yeah, nice and smooth, right? I can take that. All right, so there you go. I hope you found this helpful. Nice, easy, slick way to make things look a lot better than probably they should. All right, thanks for joining me, and we'll talk again soon.